third how, beyond CPF, beyond ESS, which is to value every worker. In the recent Parliament debate, the Labour MP, we touched on various areas in terms of what can we do, how can we value every worker, all ages, all colours, all nationalities. Of course, not every company value their workers. So when that happens, what do? We fight for the workers, we take the company to court, and in fact last year, for example, CISU did that, SNLW did that, UE did that, and in every case, we won the case. So I would say that the unions, well done for standing up for the workers, well done. Fortunately, for every employer that is not treating their worker fairly, we are able to find many more employers who are actually doing their very best to value their workers as well. So over the next, I'm going to switch gear now to F1 speed. I'm going to very rapidly run through a series of examples to demonstrate how CPF, how ESS, and how value every worker is taking place on the ground every day, all the times. Lily is a school cleaner. 2007, her pay was $750 per month. Later on, went up to $850. The tripartite partners were not happy with this situation. We introduced the progressive wage model. We defined the job, the skill, the productivity, and the wage ladder. So started from January this year, Lily, together with 3,000 other school cleaners, went on this wage ladder, and guess what happened to her? All school cleaners now start with a pay of 1,000. Lily, being a team leader, her pay has gone up to 1,002. In fact, if she were to go through more training, more upgrading, in fact, if she can become a supervisor one day, her pay can go up to 1,006. So this is a progressive wage model for the cleaning sector. In the wholesale center at Bukit Panjang, under the Inclusive Growth program, we work with the company and we help them to introduce mechanized equipment for the cleaning of food waste, for the clearing of food waste, for high access cleaning as well as the sweeping of the area. And in this case, In Hua, he used to be a daily rated out job worker. So under this program, he is trained to operate the machines, and under our progressive wage model, his pay is now $1,870 per month. Another example is security guard. Again, through the IGP and progressive wage model, we introduce CCTV so that they can respond faster. We introduce the visitor management system so that now visitors can be registered much faster without any errors. And under the progressive wage model, gain sharing, all the workers, their pay went up by 11%. And security guard, continue the story, brother Fauzer is a security guard at the Holiday Inn atrium. So what happened? Under the progressive wage model, we decided to double skill the workers. So he went through 40 hours of training to double as a concierge. Then at the same time, brother Morgan, he was a concierge, and same thing, we double skill him, same for training, and today he double as security. So the good news for the hotel is that now they've doubled the number of security guard, double the number of concierge without increasing the headcount. Because now one person got two skills can do two jobs. And of course, to the workers under our progressive wage model, their wages both went up by 12%, by 50%. Another example, ST Marine, shipbuilding. In the past, they used to do their work outdoor and subject to the weather elements. So a few years ago, they brought the work within the workshop, so they make the work environment a lot more conducive. And in fact, just last year, they take another step to transform the workplace. So as a result now, this place is less noisy, more ventilation, and in fact, better equipped. As a result, workers' productivity has gone up, and again, through gain sharing, workers' pay will be going up as well. Another example, some F&B restaurants, they close shop. They say that they cannot get workers, they close shop. They are not able to grow, not able to survive. But not in the case of Jumbo. Jumbo is very determined to continue to survive, to expand, given the current situation. So what they did, so under the CCI, Customer-Centric Initiatives, under the IGP, so they introduced a solution, getting the customer to do self-service. So when you arrive at Jumbo restaurant, you don't wait for the staff to take your so-called your reservation, but you do it on your own, and as a result, the queue time reduced by 85%. When you sit down for your lunch and your dinner, you don't wait for the staff to take your orders. You pull out the iPad, you do your own ordering. Whatever you like, the teacher just tap, you get it, and as a result, waiting time for food has reduced by half. Jumbo is well known for their chili crab. Chili crab, the secret is in the chili crab sauce. Yeah. So what they did was they created the central kitchen. They produce this chili crab sauce centrally. As a result, they are able to do it faster, but more importantly, the sauce is now tastier and more consistent throughout all their outlets. And putting all this together, the end result is that their complement from customers has gone up by 30%. Their manpower has been reduced by 40%, and the revenue went up by 24%, and all workers, 90% of workers, got a wage increase of at least 10%. So as a result, even the chili crab is very happy. What about in the healthcare sector? Yeah, so in fact, Minister Gan Kim Yong was there to see this demonstration. Now, in the case of IMH, they used to do this manually. So you got the two healthcare assistants to help one patient, take about 15 minutes to help the patient when they want to go to a toilet. So now the hospital introduced this so-called people mover device. As a result, one person helping one patient in just 5 minutes. So the job is now easier, safer, and faster. And Sister Indra is a diploma holder. She has been working in the NUH for 24 years. 24 years. As a diploma, she reached her ceiling. Right? So she was serving as a service team leader with a maximum pay of 3,007. But as a diploma holder, that's a ceiling. The tripartite partners came together. We decided to implement a progressive wage model. A model which is not based on academic qualification, but based on skill, competency, and job responsibility. So through these tripartite efforts, we were able to extend her career ladder beyond what it was. Towards now, we added another three more job level. And as a result, Indra has got promoted to service executives, and now she can move all the way up to this senior service executives. So this is how we implement the concept of value every worker. In the case of Brother Muhammad Hasmullah, right, he was working as a taxi driver for 9 years. On the good months, in good months, he earns about $1,600. Right. So when he heard that our transport and logistics cluster came out with this skill ladder, class 3, class 4, class 5, so he decided to participate in this program. So E2I, we helped him to go for upgrading. We helped him to go for job matching, and as a result, he secured his class 4 and joined the company Easy Bus, become a bus driver. Pay went up to 2,000. He did very well. 2 months later, promoted to supervisor. His pay is now more than $3,000. I cannot tell you the exact number, just in case he doesn't want his wife to know. Yeah. But he told us, he has never earned that kind of salary all his life. So the pay that he's drawing today is the highest he's ever drawn throughout his whole life when he's 46 years old. And in fact, even better news is that he's now going to an OJT to become an operational executive. So this is what we talk about progressive wage model. Another example